Oh god, sorry, that was close to my face.
Jamie's Blog!
Good evening, interwebians. It's a very, very dead day in work today. I've got my coffee. And don't worry, it's not a pumpkin spice latte. I'm not that white. But no, it's just a normal coffee today. It's just sluggish, dead right now, but earlier it was just busy as hell. I didn't like it. And I left my phone in the house. That's great. But no, this morning I just woke up like 2 hours before work, but I just sort bills, sort out government taxes and stuff, and just run around and get everything sorted for that before coming into work. I'm happy it's my pay, but 95% of that goes out. Tell a lie, mostly 90% of that pay that I get goes out for bills. Can I go home already?
Arby's food time, gonna have some noms. Arby's food time, stuff the noms. It's time for snaps. Snaps? Well, I'm just happy to be home from work. God, a little bit tired, but oh, come on, stupid lamp. Alright, so now, like I said earlier, work was a little bit busy when I got in. I had to run around and get stuff done as much as I can. At the same time, try and get food, in which I barely got enough time to get food before my next guest came down, and just went back into that mode where it's like half the guests weren't coming in till like 5 minutes before the service, or like 5 minutes after this. Well, after the service has started, so I have to rush around, and I think, oh, I got time for this. I'm like, no, you don't. Oh, but no, you don't. Just shut up and get your service. So that kind of bugged the crap out of me today. But also as well, it's just at the end I just wanted to get home so badly. I know I had guests. Women's side didn't have any guests whatsoever, and turned around that the person, I'm not naming names, person who was closing tonight, you know, as soon as it was like 8 o'clock, no other guests would check it in. No, we didn't have any other last minute bookings of stuff. As soon as it was like 8 o'clock, it was like, alright, I'm done. Put all the stuff away in the women's locker room and went out the door. And that bugged the crap out of me because, you know, the mineral pool is co-ed. There's stuff in there in which has to be brought out, in which if I'm busy, the women's side should be looking at into doing. But also as well, is like the reception area. That's also both jobs for the men and female attendants. That's our job. As well as sort out maybe the bins and such and make sure everything is clean and proper. But it's like when I was taking stuff upstairs, I'm looking around, I'm thinking, where are they? Where did they go? And then it's like, oh yeah, she left already. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I had to do extra work in clean up and make sure everything is closed and we're out the door by 9:30. And that was like, that pissed me off. And I even told my supervisor, I said, to be honest, I will be saying, no, that's pissed me off. It has thoroughly pissed me off now, because they get away with doing stuff like that. Yeah, they don't have the common sense to turn around and say, Jamie, would you like a hand with this? Jamie, I'll give you a hand with closing up. Let me take this and this up. No, straight away it's like, alright, it's now this time. There's no more guests on my side. Alright, bye. Out the door. And I'm like, no. Common sense. Come on. Plus as well, the excuse I had from the supervisor on why she kind of left straight away was, well, she hasn't had a good day. She's been sad and depressed and a little bit this. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I came clean and said, you know, I've been suffering from a little bit of depression, homesick. I've been really down in the dumps and stuff. I've been feeling so bad, in which I didn't want to bother coming into work at all and just not deal with anything else. I am anxious, I'm stressed out, I'm tired, and I have never used that as a way to say, oh, you know, can I go home early because I'm just feeling depressed and shit. I have never done that. And I feel as though if I did try to do something like that, and it would be like for the women's side, they would be like, oh, you know, I'm not feeling that good, I'm feeling a bit down and depressed. Alright, that's fair enough. you know, you could just go home and stuff. You know, we'll have you know, the rest of the team cover it for you. If I was to try and do something like that, most probably it would be, suck it up, go on, you'll be fine. I'm not trying to be sexist, but to be honest, that's how it feels like in that job place, and which has put me in a position where today as soon as I got home and we had food, I typed up my resume. I have typed up and adapted a new resume, and I'm going to be looking at the job board tomorrow. I'm going to see what's there and most probably hand in a few job interviews. That's theoretically where it's come to now. It's like, I've been running around so many times, and fair enough. I feel as though, like, fair enough, at the end of the night, you know, they say, oh, thank you very much, have a good night. They say thank you. In which I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of a courtesy like that. You know, tips and stuff are great as well. I like having tips and a bit of pay. But honestly, it feels like sometimes where it's, for most of the stuff that the men's side of the spa, the male attendants are doing more of, in which the women's side are lacking on. And fair enough, they got a few guests in which are quite busy, but here's the thing, guys. At one time, they can have 3 staff members down there in the locker room area at one time to cover each other. Or, you know, we have one person who does the morning shift, a person who's there for the mid shift, so they're there from like 10 till 3 or 10 till 6 or whatever. And then we have the closer, then that's there 2 till 8, 2 till 9. And I'm looking at it like, and I look at their schedule, I'm like, sometimes you don't need a mid shift whatsoever, but when you do, and it's like this quietish and stuff, why are we the only ones that are doing more work than them? It feels unfair. Plus as well, you know, when it comes for the men's side, we have like an open and a closed shift. And on very busy days as well, and I told you guys about this now, on very busy days, if I was to do a double shift and it was a very busy day, do you think at one point I would be able to have someone cover me for the men's side, and I would be able to get like a lunch? No, I don't. It kind of bugs the crap out of me. And it's like, oh, we're trying our best to get more people in. No, common sense. You need to hire more staff, plus as well, put more at a mid-shift or on-call and stuff. And because busy days like this, even I can't run around and do everything. And I've had 1 or 2 staff members from the women's side when I am like frantically running around, make sure everything is clean and tidy when I'm doing a double and it's busy on the men's side. They turn around, they look at me and it's like, oh, Jim, you need to relax, you know, it'll be fine. It has gotten to a point, like I said. I have updated my resume. I'm going to look at the job board tomorrow. I'm there. I feel I'm there. And it freaking sucks. It freaking sucks for me to think and consider doing this now, but to be honest, it's put me in that position where I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to call it a night now. It's getting quite late and I got to get ready for tomorrow. Although I'm going to be up early. I'm going to do a bit of grocery shopping with the husband or get some stuff in the fridge. But thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you have, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Even though I just ranted like mad just now, it had to be done. But if you have, don't forget, like and subscribe. And we shall see you tomorrow for a brand spanking new day, and hopefully it will be a little bit better than the rest. So until then, take it easy, guys. No stop.